In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on November 27, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. UCSB versus Fresno State. In this highly anticipated college basketball showdown, the UC Santa Barbara Gauchos, currently positioned at 7th in the Big West, are set to face off against Fresno State, currently occupying the 10th spot in the Mountain West. The clash is poised to be an exciting encounter as UC Santa Barbara, with a 2-2 record, aims to build on their 2-game winning streak, while Fresno State, standing at 3-2, looks to bounce back from a recent home loss. Both teams are eager to make a strong statement early in the season, making this matchup one to watch for basketball enthusiasts. UC Santa Barbara's journey in the 2023-2024 season has been marked by flashes of brilliance and occasional inconsistencies. Their offensive prowess is evident, averaging an impressive 85 points per game and boasting a stellar 56.1% field goal percentage, placing them 37th in the league. The Gauchos' three-point shooting at 39.2% reflects a balanced offensive approach. However, their defensive struggles have been apparent, allowing 80.5 points per game and ranking 329th in the league. Addressing these defensive vulnerabilities will be crucial for UC Santa Barbara in securing victory against Fresno State. Fresno State, entering the matchup with a 3-2 record, has demonstrated resilience in their performances. Their balanced offensive approach sees them averaging 76 points per game with an efficient 49.3% field goal shooting. However, concerns arise in their perimeter defense, allowing opponents to shoot at a 40% three-point percentage. On the defensive end, Fresno State allows an average of 77 points per game, placing them at 294th in the league. To emerge victorious, Fresno State needs to focus on improving defensive consistency and limiting opponents' scoring opportunities, especially from beyond the arc. The key players for both teams add an intriguing dimension to the matchup. UC Santa Barbara's Yohan Traore leads with 17.5 points per game, while Fresno State's forward Isaiah Hill is leading his team with 14 points and 5 assists per game. Center Enoch Bokai contributes significantly with 7 total rebounds per game, including 2.6 offensive rebounds. Ajay Mitchell's return to the UC Santa Barbara lineup after missing the first 2 games adds a crucial element to the Gauchos' offensive strategy. Mitchell, averaging 18 points per game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds, is a key player who can impact the outcome of the game. UC Santa Barbara's offensive efficiency, currently ranked 83rd, could see improvement with Mitchell's contribution. Mitchell's presence in the lineup adds confidence to the Gauchos' chances of securing a win. However, Fresno State's resilience and home court advantage should not be underestimated, making the game a potential nail-biter. Considering UC Santa Barbara's offensive firepower and Fresno State's defensive vulnerabilities, the UC Santa Barbara Gauchos money line is our full game side pick. Both teams have shown a propensity for high-scoring games, with the over being a combined 7-0 in their matchups this year. The game is expected to be an exciting and high-scoring affair, providing basketball fans with an entertaining matchup between UC Santa Barbara and Fresno State. The offensive strengths and defensive weaknesses on both sides suggest a high-scoring affair is likely here in this one. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Eastern Washington versus Washington State. In a highly anticipated college basketball showdown at Beasley Coliseum, the Eastern Washington Eagles are set to face off against the Washington State Cougars on Monday. The Eagles recently secured their first victory of the season, triumphing over Walla Walla and improving their overall record to 1-4. Meanwhile, the Washington State Cougars, with a 4-1 record, are coming off a decisive win against Utah Tech. Eastern Washington faced a challenging start to the season, enduring a tough four-game losing streak against formidable opponents such as Utah, Ole Miss, Cincinnati, and Stanford. The loss to Stanford was particularly tough, with Eastern Washington allowing a staggering 54.8% shooting from the field and being out-rebounded 39-28 in a 95-70 defeat. However, the Eagles found redemption in their latest matchup against Walla Walla, dominating with a 97-46 victory. Casey Jones showcased an impressive performance, contributing 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 13 points, while Mason Williams added 13 points off the bench. On the Cougars side, their only setback was a 76-64 loss to Mississippi State on November 18th. Apart from that, Washington State secured wins against Idaho, Prairie View, and Rhode Island. Notably, the Cougars displayed efficient shooting, boasting a 51.6% field goal rate in their victory over Hens, although their three-point shooting left room for improvement at 17.6%. In their recent clash with Utah Tech, the Cougars continued their winning streak with a resounding 93-53 victory. Andrej Jakimovski led the team with 20 points and 6 boards, while Miles Rice added 18 points with 3 assists. With a current 2-game winning streak and a strong offensive performance, the Cougars are averaging over 80 points per game, shooting above 51% from the field. Their prowess on the offensive glass provides them with ample scoring opportunities, complemented by solid ball protection. In contrast, the Eagles have struggled defensively, conceding over 85 points per game in their last 5 outings, resulting in 4 losses. Their offensive struggles are evident, scoring less than 70 points per game and shooting below 65% from the free throw line. As Washington State has excelled defensively at home, holding opponents to under 60 points per game, they are expected to limit Eastern Washington's offensive output. The Cougars' recent wins have all been by 18 points or more, emphasizing their dominance. Motivated by revenge from last season's National Invitation Tournament, Washington State appears well prepared and sharp. Benefiting from their recent game, the home crowd support is anticipated to energize the Cougars, making them a formidable force. In this in-state battle, the Washington State Cougars to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Eagles, averaging 68 points per game on the road, are likely to struggle against the Cougars' solid defense. With the Cougars averaging 87 points per game at home, the total line of 148.5 reflects the offensive prowess of Washington State. If the Eagles can capitalize on turnovers and untimely play, there may be an opportunity for the over to hit. However, considering Eastern Washington's defensive struggles on the road, the Cougars are expected to score enough points to push the final score past the projected total. Therefore, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Utah versus St. Mary's. The Utah Utes have undoubtedly kicked off the 2023-2024 college basketball season on a positive note, boasting a commendable 3-2 record in the fiercely competitive Pac-12 conference. Their offensive prowess has been a standout feature, with an impressive average of 82 points per game, placing them 73rd in the nation. Spearheading this offensive charge is center Brandon Carlson, whose scoring prowess has been nothing short of exceptional, averaging an impressive 19 points per game. The Utes' efficiency in converting scoring opportunities, evident in their 46.9% field goal percentage, underscores their ability to dominate on the offensive end. While the Utes excel in offensive production, they acknowledge their defensive vulnerabilities, allowing an average of 71 points per game. The upcoming clash against St. Mary's provides an opportunity for Utah to tighten up their defense, particularly in the paint. Guard Rollie Worster's playmaking ability, highlighted by his 6.6 assists per game, underscores the Utes' emphasis on teamwork and creating scoring opportunities through cohesive ball movement. In their pursuit of victory against St. Mary's, the Utes will leverage their offensive firepower and capitalize on their dominance on the boards. Averaging 41.6 rebounds per game, Utah demonstrates its proficiency in securing second-chance opportunities. The well-rounded offensive game, coupled with a strong rebounding presence, positions the Utes as formidable contenders in the upcoming contest. On the other side of the court, the St. Mary's Gales have embarked on the 2023-2024 college basketball season with a balanced 3-3 record in the West Coast Conference. Noteworthy is the Gales' unwavering commitment to defense, allowing only 58 points per game and ranking 6th in the nation. This defensive prowess has been a key factor in the Gales' early season success. Offensively, the Gales adopt a balanced scoring approach, averaging 71 points per game, with guard Aiden Mahaney leading the charge with 14 points per game. The The emphasis on team play and ball movement contributes to a more evenly distributed scoring effort, adding an element of unpredictability to their offensive strategy. St. Mary's excels on the boards as well, averaging 44.5 rebounds per game, further solidifying their status as a formidable opponent. However, recent performances against stronger teams on their schedule have exposed St. Mary's struggles. Blowout losses to San Diego State and Xavier, coupled with a surprising defeat to Weber State, highlight the Gales' challenges against top-tier competition. The offensive struggles, coupled with defensive lapses, raise concerns about their ability to compete at the level required. In the individual matchup between centers, Utah's Carlson emerges as the more potent force, outscoring his counterpart Saxon and bringing additional athleticism to the table. Carlson's ability to stretch the floor with perimeter shooting adds a dimension that Saxon lacks. This strategic advantage could open up driving lanes for Utah's other playmakers, including Madsen and Bajema, both proficient three-point shooters. Both teams have faced tough schedules in recent weeks, but Utah's competitive showings against 6th-ranked Houston and St. John's showcase their resilience. Despite challenges in closing out games, the Utes have demonstrated the ability to compete at a high level. In contrast, St. Mary's has faced significant setbacks, particularly in their recent losses to San Diego State and Xavier. Utah's offensive consistency, coupled with their chemistry and rhythm, positions them as the more reliable team in this matchup. While St. Mary's boasts a robust defense, the Utes' ability to control the tempo and create scoring opportunities should give them the edge, reflecting their offensive prowess and overall reliability in comparison to the struggling Gales. The Utah Utes to cover the spread as underdogs is our full-game side pick. Digging deeper into the offensive dynamics, Utah's average of over 80 points per game, coupled with their proficient three-point shooting and disciplined defense, sets them apart. The Utes' ability to play at a faster pace contrasts with St. Mary's deliberate approach. The Gales' struggles to find consistent scoring, both inside and outside, indicate potential challenges against Utah's well-rounded game. In terms of tempo, St. Mary's preference for a slower game aligns with their defensive strengths, making it challenging for Utah to turn the matchup into a high-paced contest. The Gales' focus on half-court sets and their deliberate offensive approach contributes to a slower tempo, creating a contrast with Utah's faster style. Despite Utah's ability to play at a quicker pace, they are still outside the top 100 in tempo, limiting their ability to turn the game into a track meet. Utah's defensive adjustments, coupled with St. Mary's deliberate pace, suggest a game where scoring opportunities might be limited. Considering the contrasting styles and strengths of both teams, the set total might be challenging to surpass. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.